but let's say it this way. The people in the Middle East who don't like dogs don't treat dogs that bad. That family in the trailer park, they beat their dog and they beat their kids, and that's how Michelle Bachmann. I don't know what a redheaded stepson is, but I'll use that, I guess. I'm looking for a good analogy, Alex. But Michelle Bachmann was just treated so rudely by that man Rachel Maddow and Chris Matthews and that goof Oberman. I mean, it really was something to see. And they went after Rand Paul.
Well, you can tell who's good. Anybody they go after is good, and anybody that the establishment Republicans go after we know is good. In fact, continuing along that line, here's CNBC. Shift in Washington stirs economic jitters abroad. They're worried overseas that the devaluation of the dollar won't continue. Here's another one. MSNBC, fearmonger about Rand Paul causing worldwide depression. That clip is coming up. I mean, how crazy is this? Is that Bill Clinton gets rid of Glass-Steagall, allows the tens of trillions of derivatives counterfeit to be made. The banks get rich and powerful off of it. Bush continues that with Henry Paulson. They hand it off to Obama. They claim that the Democrats weren't involved in 2008. They ran on fixing the financial problems that they were seminal in, along with the mainline Republicans, but they were even more central than Republicans. That's just a fact. And now, in 2010, before Rand Paul has even gotten into office, they're saying that he's causing the economic crisis. I mean, this is bold.
Go, Alex, go. It was. For your listeners, your millions of listeners that didn't hear it or see it, the lamestream media last night. Rand Paul, who got up, and again, it was Ayn Rand, it was Jefferson, it was Reagan, it was the Bible, it was God, guns, and guts, all the things that I love, and immediately. And you could see it. They don't even try to hide it anymore. They're so hateful. And they said Rand Paul is going to want to put a limit on how much we spend. He's going to want to limit our debt. Oh, my God. Rand Paul wants to limit the debt. And, he may just do it. He may just stand up and limit the debt. He may tell our whole government, he may filibuster and tell our government they can't spend any more money. Well, you mean $1 billion to rebuild Gaza so they have a level spot to launch rockets into innocent Jewish neighborhoods? $200 million a day. I've heard ridiculous numbers for Oblablah's trip to all the Muslim sites in India. The money that we spend on their nonsense. You mean Rand Paul may say no? Wow! And they're all freaking out over it, man. It was a beautiful thing.
Now, pulling back from this, what other dirty tricks are you expecting to see? Because Senator DeMint is in the Wall Street Journal today saying he may leave the Republican Party if they continue their activities and if they don't join with the real Tea Party. And he's also quoted as saying the establishment will try to buy off Tea Party candidates. Senator DeMint is really trying to position himself as somebody who's going to probably run for president.
Well, Mr. DeMint, Jim DeMint is awesome. Bachmann is awesome. Rand Paul. These are some great patriotic Americans, no doubt. Look, when you see Dick Armey, that establishment Republican, he wanted to be the voice of the Tea Party. Sarah Palin wants to be the voice of the Tea Party. Here's what I really like. And again, I'll go out and stand with every dork dressed as Thomas Jefferson or Paul Revere. I stand out there as you do, Alex, and I'll take my pictures with everybody in costume, and some of them are quite silly looking. But look, their hearts are in the right place. Let me tell you what I love about this Tea Party movement. It is a movement. It is we, the people, as our founding fathers intended. So, Jim DeMint, I'd want to talk. I'd speak with him frequently. I'd love to speak with him about that. I don't know what his plans are. But I got news for you. He's not the head. Rand Paul's not the head. Ron Paul's not the head. We are the head of the Tea Party movement, and that's what frightens the establishment.
All right, now let's be specific in the time we've got left, and I agree with you on what you just said. I'm here in Texas, and so we've got our ear to the ground, but Rick Perry's got his new book out. He's going on his tour. The inside scoop is Rick Perry for president, Sarah Palin for vice president. They're both photogenic, but Perry talks all this patriot talk, but he'd push Gardasil for girls, NAFTA and GATT, North American Union highways, and that's a really scary ticket with Rick Perry and Sarah Palin. Give us your view on that.
Well, look, I was listening to McCain last night. I'm sorry that he was captured. You can't say anything about him because he was captured in Vietnam, but I'm sorry. I'm going to break the rules. McCain says one thing and does another. I call that a liar. Perry, there in Texas, and of course, I love Texas. I love it. I want to move there. I'm in this city right now, and wherever there's liberalism, it's awful. It is a cancer. Look, I think Perry is a good man, but boy, he has lied a lot to you people, hasn't he? Palin, I wish she wouldn't have quit. I don't like quitters. I think she said a lot of good stuff. Let me tell you, I really think Rand Paul, the big story, but also, man, oh man, Alex, I don't know if you know this or not, but their worst nightmare, Pelosi, Reid, his wife Chewbacca, Biden, all the rest of these creeps, Bonnie Flank, their worst nightmare happened yesterday. Do you know what it was? You haven't mentioned it.
Stay there. We're going to do 5 more minutes with Eric Mancow Muller on the other side, mancow.com. I'm Alex Jones, Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.tv. Stay with us.
We all know that Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 5 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping. An $87 value, yours free. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at goberkey.com. That's goberkey.com today.
The question is, where should the American people draw their line in the sand?
What have we got? A republic or a monarchy?
A republic is based on a constitution which protects minority rights.
Not democracy, not mob rule, 2 wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner.
So they think they own our land, they think they own our water, children, our education, our money.
We have to define who we are and what we will tolerate.
Somebody's going to ask you what you did during the Patriot Uprising.
You have been warned.
We have the facts. We have the Constitution. We have the Bill of Rights. We have common law. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm so excited to be able to offer you Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Tyranny is upon us, but liberty and the sleeping giant that is the American people is rising. A new tool in the info war. Don't Tread on Me. Order it at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139 and support independent, patriotic Liberty films.
Your natural organic herbal formula for heart health is Heart and Body Extract.
My name is Van, and I'm 68 years old, and I live in Vermont. In the spring of 2003, I started to have problems with my heart. It felt like my heart was pounding, made me feel breathless. I tried many different things to try to get some help for myself. Nothing did anything.
Heart and Body Extract is very powerful, very effective, and works quickly.
I saw one of Sharon's ads and ordered Heart and Body Extract. I noticed a difference quickly, within days. The episodes became less frequent, and by a month had completely vanished.
Usually you find a 30-day or 60-day guarantee. Heart and Body Extract comes with a lifetime 100% ironclad money-back guarantee. Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. Call 866-295-5305. 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
Big John. Every morning at the mine,
you know, the neocons wrote articles saying Alex Jones will have a connection to the U.S. Senate if Rand Paul gets in. They actually ran TV ads demonizing Rand Paul for being a supporter of this show. So during the campaign, I didn't even try to get Rand on, but we called him this morning, just talked to him. He's taking a few days off with the family. Extended interview next week. We are very excited about that. And can you imagine Ron Paul running for president, winning the CPAC straw poll, he can win. Can you imagine Rand Paul? I mean, and this shows that, and I want you, Mancow, to get to the key point that makes the blah blah and the globalists so scared. But the point I want to make just briefly is that our issues of true patriotism, anti-New World Order, strong dollar, control our borders, repeal gun laws, that is now the mainstream. They told us we were kooks. We're not kooks. Our message is getting out, and this is the beginning of the end for these people. This is like Washington finally winning a battle at Trenton, New Jersey. Mancow.
Well, look, I would go to battle for Rand. I would go to battle for Ron Paul. I want to, before I get to the point here, let me just say one thing about Rand Paul and the Paul family, and that is, I saw on the networks over and over, they would take a poll of people and run, and I wonder if you remember this, Alex. They would have Giuliani, it was amongst Republicans, and they would have the debates at the Ronald Reagan Library or whatever it was, and they would, the networks were pushing Giuliani, and then it was Fred Thompson, who didn't want to get out of bed to campaign. And every time they ran a poll, every single time, I wonder if your listeners remember this. I feel like I'm the only one that remembers this. We're talking 2 years ago. Every single poll, Ron Paul would win, and then they would laugh and say, oh, yeah, but okay, now let's talk about Giuliani some more.
Yeah, even Fox News kept saying, we don't know why Ron Paul keeps winning. And then he goes to the CPAC convention, and all the mainline Republicans standing ovations, and he wins.
Yeah. Ron Paul, now let's give you the guy we push. If they really count the votes, Rand Paul or Ron Paul could win. Do you remember Marco Polo in the pool? Today I'm playing Marco Rubio. Here is a Latino, a right-wing, freedom-loving Latino. He's a U.S. senator. Do you understand? Look, they have to destroy this guy. They could not have a strong woman like Palin. They had to destroy her as quick as possible. Oh my God, where did Sarah Palin come from? Oh my God, you mean the Mexicans? They oh my God, what? They do not want a strong libertarian, Tea Party, or Republican Latino. Oh my God, do you understand? This is their fear, man.
So that's the big fear they've got, is that all these women and minorities are getting elected as patriots. That screws up their little bandwagon of claiming anybody who isn't a communist is a racist.
That's it, brother. Let me tell you something else. As you know, there are lots of, I'm talking MLK-worthy, great speakers. Preach, brother. There are black conservatives out there, and they are moving the crowd at these Tea Party movements. Nobody's covering it. Women are stepping up. Nobody's covering it. The Democrats are starting to lose. And look, the Latino vote, Bush tried. Remember Rove and Bush? They tried everything they could to try to bring some Latinos in. They weren't interested. This Rubio is a man. This is a rising star. Alex, I'm telling you, watch him. I hope he's the real deal.
Well, we're going to find out in the next year if the neocons and the mainline Republicans can derail the Tea Party, or if they all have to be thrown out coming up in the next election. But either way, the momentum has shifted. The people are awakened. Anti-globalism, anti-New World Order is transpartisan. We're going to win. Mancow, thanks for spending time with us.
You're the best, Alex. Thank you. God bless everybody.
All right, there goes Mancow. I join him every Wednesday on his syndicated broadcast. We'll be right back with the second hour with election fraud news and your phone calls.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, A solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors.